Hello everyone. So last night I was doing my after dinner cleanup cuz yeah, I was going to wipe the cooker down with a cloth to clean it. It's one of those cookers where you there's these things on the top, you can take them off and you can clean underneath them. I didn't know the oven had only been turned off 1 minute ago. So I touched it and I got third-degree burns. So I'm having to use this thing to touch my screen. It really hurt for ages, the whole night. It happened at like 8:30, maybe. We had to keep it in a jug. My fingers, we had to keep them in a jug of cold water for like 10 minutes. Then my mom decided we were gonna go to the A&E, like the emergency room, the hospital, whatever. So yeah, we drove there with a jug in the car so I could put my fingers in it. And then we got to the A&E, we checked in, we went to the waiting room, and we waited for like 10 minutes, and then a woman called us into a room. She was just checking on me, really. So she was basically just like, "How have you been today? Have you taken any medicine?" So I said no, and then she was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna give you some Calpol then." So we were sent back to the waiting room for another like 2 hours, I think, until we were finally called back into another room. This time it was a doctor. He was just checking my fingers to see how severe the injuries were. I had to close my eyes, and he could my fingers went really numb because of the pain. It went through my fingers, so he told me to close my eyes and just touching my fingers to see if I felt them, and I did, surprisingly, even though they felt numb. So he left, and then he came back with a woman who just checked on me again, really. And then they left again for like 10 minutes. We were in this like claustrophobic waiting room. It was literally so small. There were just 2 plastic chairs, and they were also very uncomfortable. But then, the woman came back, and then she was like, "I'm back, and I've got the stuff. I hope you're doing okay. I'm just gonna have to pop your blisters, and then we're gonna put some gauze on your fingers." So we were doing that, and then it, it hurt a lot, because she just stuck the needle in there. But, they're still not all popped yet, so I have to go back tomorrow to get the rest of them popped. So that's lovely. I don't know why they didn't do them all to, yesterday, but I think it was because all the blisters were too close to the joints in my fingers. So we're gonna see if they rise, apparently. I'm not sure what that means either, but, then they put some, gauze on my fingers. There's a lot of it. There's silver gauze, and then there's, this big layer of this stuff, 3 layers of the white stuff, and then some sellotape. And it feels like gloves that I can't take off. But my nan got me this touchy thing to, so I can touch my screen now, so that's lovely. And then after the gauze was on, we got to leave. We went there at, 8:30, and then we came back at midnight, so, that was lovely. So yeah, that's my mini story for today. I might make more of these, but I don't know. My motivation is down all-time low right now for anything. But yeah, goodbye. Also, I hope you guys like my BFNIF TikTok fan art. Please don't steal. I might add a watermark. Okay, goodbye.